This conference will now be recorded.
Right. So and operator is straightforward, guys. Let me connect to Mongo and show DBs and where I was talking about SQLDB or MongoDB, and which database we were talking about yesterday. Show collections. Yes. DB dot products, right? Yeah. Right. This is where we were discussing all about. All right. So the and is just straightforward. Both the conditions should be matched, then only you get it. But again, when you're supplying the and condition, we can further go with the less than, greater than, equal to, or else you wanted to in operator, anything you can keep it. So the minimum is this. This is syntax. The DB dot means you're calling the current DB. Products means the collection. The find means you're reading it basically. And within the parenthesis, you need to have a flower bracket. Within the flower bracket, you supply the parameters what you wanted. The first parameter I'm going to supply is uh, and operator, right? So I wanted to go with the AQI. AQI. AQI should be greater than availability quantity I'm talking about. Greater than means you need to have a dollar symbol quickly. Just one or two example. I'll take it and move to the R operator. So greater than AQI, maybe like 250 something. I'll keep it, and here the next condition I'll go to. So sold quantity, sold QTY, and you just have to see and tell me like how many records we're going to get. If you understand this, you get the clarity on this. So greater than, I'll give it 800. So this is an AND operator basically because you are looking for two conditions. Okay, you are looking for two conditions at the same time. So AND should be both the conditions, both output, whatever it is getting. See, availability quantity greater than 250. Do I have the availability quantity greater? Yes, this is the qualifying the condition. 600, this is also qualifying the condition. This is not qualifying the condition. This is also not qualifying the condition. This is not qualifying the condition. So this is qualifying. So total three so far, and uh, four are qualifying the condition. Four records for the first condition. For the second, let's see, greater than 800. So 300 is qualifying the first one, and this is also qualifying the second one. And this is qualifying the first one, but not qualifying the second one. And if you this anyway not qualifying the first one, this is not. This is qualifying the first one. This is qualifying the second one also. Two records are qualifying. This is qualifying. This is not qualifying. So how many records we are going to get? Two, like this. So and is something you need to have a both the conditions should be there in a single document. What you are supplying, both should be matched. Then only you get the output. R is reverse of it. Like one is enough. You supply it both, but there should be only one element is matching. It will give the output. The R is like that, basically. So let's do this. I'll do the and R combination also, but for now, let's go with the R operator. So anybody have any issue with the and operator? No, I guess. If you have question, let me know on and operator anyway. Right. DB dot products. Okay. Find and operator. R operator is a little different. R operator will go with the multiple require, like in and also need multiple, but as they are separate entities, separate conditions, you keep it. R is something you pass in one array. So R will start with the, see, syntax is the basic syntax everybody know. Now I'm defining the R operator directly. It is a dollar $R. So R operator require two or more conditional values. Like you more means array. Whenever you supply more than one for a single condition, like for R, I'm keeping as a one R statement. Within the R, I'm keeping the elements to match with the data. So and is something you no need of like common declaration. When I discuss this one, see, this is a separate entity. and this is another separate entity, and both need to be there. But R is defined some different way basically. Okay, this syntax you need to follow anyway. There is no other way around. So R will go this this direction, but try to understand it is simple. This this is a minimum syntax, guys. If you see this, we know find parenthesis within the flower brackets, and you are defining it and defining the array. Within the array, you again define two elements. So what are the first element, comma, second. Within this, you define again what you wanted to define. See, first the syntax. Understand the syntax. It'll become easy for you to go further. See, this is the basic syntax we know. For everything you follow the syntax. So R will be $R and colon, and it will go in array declaration. Array, why? Because you are working on multiple at a time. You are looking at, see, if I'm supplying three parameters, one is matching, that is enough for me out of three. So our declaration will go this way only. So if you wanted two values to be declared and three values to be declared, you can go on like this. Even in the and also, you can go on if you wanted. Let me talk about this, and I'll explain with the more parameters than two. Not only you go with the two only, you can go with the further also. Further filtration if you wanted, you can go with. Let me talk about that if you wanted to quickly. See, in above case, I got the two records in output. Now I'll further go ahead, define one more condition, and this is also an AND condition. It should be matched. So I'll keep it as item. Item. I'm keeping it as just conditional. I'm giving wherever item has M in it, I'll get the output. So you are getting only one. So now you pass the three parameters for AND. This should be there, this also should be there, and this also should be there. This don't need to worry. The regular expression I did not pick up it. So item, wherever the item is there, in the item name, M is there, the letter is there, it will pull the record. This does not have a M, basically, it is not pulling it out. Okay. If you see any letter is common in this too, H is not there, E, A, D, E is common. So right, if I wanted to get both the records, I'll give just small e, that too. I'll get the both the records because e is there in both the records. E here is there and e here is here. So in both the item names, e letter is there present. That is why both the records are matching the criteria. This is what it is. You can go further if you wanted to. If you have billions of records and you filtered already and you did not get what you wanted to, still go for the filtration. Still go for, there is no limit on the number of conditions you supply for AND. All the condition you define, all should be there in the document. Then only it will satisfy the condition. R is a little different than that one. So product. It's not like only two conditions you have to pass for the AND. No, more and more it will go on till you reach what you wanted to find basically, because there will be more and more records. See, when we read the error log also, I was talking about the grep. Inside the grep, another grep I have given to get to the actual log. So like that, you can find, you can supply more and more conditional values. So now this is minimum syntax for R, and dollar is you have to keep it, and within the dollar declaration you have to give within the array you first document comma second. If you wanted more and more, you can give it. This is the minimum syntax you need to know. Here, what I'm going to give availability quantity. So AQI 300. Okay. And sold quantity, I'll keep it something different. Sold quantity QTY 1200, some random. So if you look at this, how many records will come out of this query? If you compare availability quantity, do we have 301? This is absolute match, so this will come out. 600, no. Again, no 300. Then 1200 sold quantity. 1200 sold quantity is here, and anywhere else we have sold quantity here. No, this is available sold quantity. So you get two records then in that case. Why? Because one is matching. See, if you look at the first one, only 300 is matching, not the 1200. Still, it is pulled out. Why it is pulled out? Because one matching record is enough for our operator. You don't need to match both. And this one, if you look at, the first one is 100. It is not matching with first one, but it is matching with the second one. So we know that in academics also we read all of this like AND operator, OR operator, all this, right? XR operator. We have that thing in the physics actually, right? Physics labs we have done. It is similar only. The thing is what you define, what you're looking for based on that. What do you define in this one? You need AND or you need OR based on that. Just I need this name wherever it is. Just I need a record. So it just if one record you're looking for and it has to search everywhere and it go with some conditional statement, then go with R. R is something you wanted one of the existence of the value, then you need a record. So then go with this one basically. Now if I wanted to define some more conditional statements like this, so I'll go with the following, right? Everyone, I'll go with the here greater than, greater than, greater than 200 av- availability quantity, sold quantity less than 1200. Let's keep this way. So now, can anyone tell how many records will pull out? Look at it quickly. I mean, I'll give a few seconds to verify. Greater than 200. Is it greater than 200? Yes. It is greater than? Yes. This is no. This is no. No. This is yes. And this is no. It is less than. So here three records again, and less than 1200. This is yes. This is yes. This is also yes. And this is yes. This is yes. So total five. So let's see. Five plus records will come here. Total six records came out together. So because we went with the more of open condition, like greater than 200, whoever is whatever the product is sold out, greater than 200 quantity, I need the output. And whatever the product is sold out, this is availability quantity, the sold out quantity less than 1200. So if you look at 1000 to 200,000. Okay, in the 1500, why this came into the output actually? Can anyone tell? Because it's 1200 less than, it is not 1200. So why it came into the output?
Available quantity more than 200.
Right, you got the point. Very good. So it matched with the first condition. One condition is enough to match with. So if I go with LTE and GTE, you might see more records greater than or equal to. GTE means LTE means less than or equal to LTE. See, if something is matching exactly, you get the more records. So previously we got six records, three, four, five, six. Now three, four, five, six, seven. So one record extra. So we have equivalent exactly. See, 200 is equivalent here. That's where we got an extra document out of the total documents. Like this, we use it, guys. This is how the R operator will be used. The basic syntax again, db.products dot find. This is a minimum syntax. Just try to understand the syntax. Within this, you declare R, and within the array, you supply the two parameters. If you know this syntax, that's enough. You define the first condition here, you define the second condition here. That's it. It'll get the output. First, you need to know this syntax first to define the R. If you understand that, you can declare anything like what you wanted, basically. You understood that syntax, everyone? Say something.
Yes.
Yes. Good enough. So now, can anyone tell by looking at this what happens if this query runs as it is? R operator sold quantity greater than 500 available true. So what it is going to send us an output. I need you need to explain this query. if this execute, what records it will pull out?
Records means a sold quantity greater than 500
Okay.
or or available is true.
Right. So wherever the sold quantity is greater than 500, all will be pulled out, and also including that wherever available true, that also will be pulled out. Though there is a combination, both will pull out. But even one element is matching, that is enough to pull out the record. Either available true or sold quantity is 500 greater than 500. Both is one of the condition is matching, the record will be out. I mean, you will read it. So this is verifying that sold quantity is greater than 500 or available true. If any of these three are correct, then you get the output. Let's move to the and or combination quickly. And or. So you can go with the multiple conditional statements. It all matters what you wanted. Let's do it. See, for and condition, what is the syntax? Simple, straightforward, you define it. Okay. So what I wanted, I'll go with just a little bit of broader conditional statement. So availability quantity greater than 200 again, greater than 200. Just try to follow. Greater than 200. First condition is over. Next condition, I wanted to go with R. R, I'm defining it. R define R. R will go in array, and array will have two conditional statements again, right? This is how it is. So what I'm giving is R. I'll give it as where avail is true. Avail true. First condition. Second condition is what I'll give it. Sold quantity. Q2 is some random. I'm just giving it. Sold quantity greater than 300. Now, how many records will come out? First look at this one. If this must be there, then only it will come out. Greater than this, availability greater than 200. This is qualifying. This is also qualifying. These two are not qualifying. This is qualifying. This is total 5 records are qualifying the condition. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 records are qualifying the condition. No, not this one actually. This is actual one. The total documents. 1 is 2 and 3 and 4. 4 records are qualifying. Okay. In the output, maximum 4 only. You cannot see more than that. Again, here. Why? Because this must be there. And means must be there. Our operator, what and all it is giving? Available true. So it is giving a lot of documents. It will give you a lot of documents like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 documents. It will give out, right? Total 5 documents. So it is giving if one is matching, all will come. But out of all, what it is, the first one is matching. Sold quantity 300. Once see sold quantity 300 and the false. Do we have 300 exactly? Greater than 300 and the false value. Sold quantity greater than 300. This is also qualifying the condition. This is also qualifying the condition. So total all records are qualifying the condition with these two basically. But here there is a and means this must be there, though with our condition all records are coming out. But out of all, what it has to greater than 200 availability quantity, that it is going to give those 3 records, it will come out 3 or 4. So if you see availability quantity 3 is greater than 200, greater than 200, greater than 200, greater than 200. But when you look at this thing, it is qualifying all of the records, not one. Availability true, and wherever availability not true, the sold quantity is greater than 300. So it qualified all the documents, but the and condition is still filtering further.
So
Following?
technically, Ravi, if there is an and or operator,
Mm-hmm.
so or doesn't make any sense. Whether whatever it qualifies or doesn't, it is going to pull out all the and ones, right? Greater than 200.
Yeah, that must be there. But if you wanted to change the condition little, let's tweak it if you
It
wanted.
just change it from available true to false. Still, you are going to
Uh,
get all this for.
no, we get quite less that case. Yeah, it's not always this is the final output. What is this is giving out, that also matters. The R operator, how many records it is giving out, that matters again. So it's not always the uncondition. R also plays a role. Mm, I'll make it 7 or 800 something. So now you see the less number of records. Why? Because R is giving how many records it is giving. False means two documents we have false. Two. Two are conditional. Okay. Then greater than 800. Greater than 800 in the sold quantity. What where we have sold quantity is greater than 801 and 2, 3, 4, 5. So five records we have. Is it five actually? Two, three, four, five. Right. Out of five, and this is a false, and this is also false. So both the records together, our operator is giving five as an output. Out of five, what is having greater than 200 is matters. See, greater than 200 is only two records. It's not always, and R also plays the records. How many are going to? How many records are going to be out? What this is giving an output altogether. Then out of whatever the output it is giving, and this is matched, okay, this is and are given the so many records. Out of so many records, are the outputting records from the R following the 200 greater than 200? No, previously more, now less. Got it right? It is also playing the role anyway, because see, whatever is coming out of this, and this is matching. Like, do I have my thing also in it? R is just one, just matching wherever it is, then it will pulling it out. But when it is pulling out, and is checking again, is this value is there in there or not? Only two cases it is applied. In other case it is not applied. Is it clear? See, we defined false. False means at least one false should come, but no false is having the value of greater than 200. That is why it is filtered. Is it clear, Bill?
Yes.
So both will play the equal role, of course. Let's go to the regular expression. Is it clear, guys? And are and we have seen, like operators, in operator, and operator, or operator, and are operator so far. Is it clear? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. If it is clear, I'll move to just say yes or no, guys. So that will make me like confident that you understood kind of regular expressions. See, these are all for the sake of knowledge. You need to know if you are giving the exam, you definitely need to know this. You cannot clear the exam without knowing all under operator. Whatever I'm discussing, exam syllabus also, not just the DBA stuff. You can take the exam comfortably when you know all of this. They'll give you, like one document. They'll ask you the output. For that output, what is the query you write it? So that's how the exam will be. So if you know this properly, you can easily pass the exam most of the time. So this will help you just practice all of this. Regular expressions. See, regular expressions work in a different way. This is a minimum. So item, if I'm giving the item equal to some name, okay, it will find exactly that name. Actually, if I see headset we have, if I'm giving the lowercase, you have to define this in quotes. Headset, does it pull out the record? What do you think? Does it pull out the record?
No.
Is it a case? It is
It's
a
a
case sensitive.
case
Yeah,
sensitive.
case sensitive. So if what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the regular expression like this. I'm giving the H. Does it pull the record? Is there any product with the lowercase h? Do we have? Before this, Aaron, just a minute. Clear. CLS. DB dot products dot. I'll just read out and then play with it. Then it will be clear. db dot products dot find. Okay, item. So here I'm giving h. Is there h anywhere in any of the product with the lower letter? Anyway,
No,
you run, no,
no.
no. So it is actually looking for the exact case. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to go with the case insensitive. I can supply that parameter. If I means case insensitive, make it insensitive. I'll get one output. So you're telling to the condition that either it can be lowercase or uppercase. Just give me the output by supplying I. I means if H occurrence is there in any of the item name and it can be lower or upper, doesn't matter, give me the output. So it went and read the uppercase as well because you supplied this extra parameter. Okay, so maybe let me create a new document, guys, for this. This is not good example for this. Anyway, I'll talk about one example anyway, and then I'll create some more text file and then give you more better understanding on that one. So here, whatever the product is starting with the M, I wanted. It should be starting with M only. Wherever do we have MP3 mobile and do we see M in anywhere? You see, no, no. Is there any common is coming in the beginning? Only M is coming common as a beginning. Okay. See, I'm giving L. If example, am I audible? No, Santosh, you're not audible. Are you talking now? Are you speaking actually, Santosh? It seems you are not audible, Santosh. You have some mic issue. Can you rejoin quickly if you can? Maybe. Let me reconnect. Yeah, sure. Rejoin quickly. Yeah, regular expressions are simple to understand, guys. So if you see L, do we have L anywhere? You have only one L, and which is starting with L. If I do this one, you'll get. Come on.
No, we have
Yeah,
two, two L's.
Hi Ravi, I'm back.
yeah. I can hear you now.
Okay, I thought of asking you to prepare same kind of notes like yesterday, right? So that in future, if you want to refer.
Oh, notes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Okay. I'll prepare quickly. Just a minute. R operator, where I started, and operator we talked about already. And this is where I need to start, I guess. Mm, I'll quickly keep it this. Uh, up to and we discussed anyway. This I'll quickly discuss. With the AND operator, we can define more than two conditional values. More than two conditional means more than two what we defined in the below example. Conditional values to find out the documents more accurately. More accurate for more. You can filter more to get to the requirement what you are looking for. That is what more than two conditional values to find the document more accurate details, more accurate what we can say, right? This we discussed. So when you look at the node, you get the idea. Then I'll go with the R operator. Example, you look at it, you'll get the idea of it, right? So I'll just pick up one or two examples. Okay, let's pick up 3 and then keep it here as an output. So you see it and you understand. In OR operator, one of the element match will pull out the document. So one condition in our operator, one of the element is matching with the document. The document can load the document. That is enough. Document. So if you see one condition is enough to satisfy, the other condition satisfying or not satisfying doesn't matter. One condition is satisfying, it will come out either first one or second one separately. Okay, one condition is enough. Either of the one in our operator, either of the element is matched. Either, let's keep that either of the element. Is it fine actually? You can understand, right? In our operator, either of the element is matching with the document, will pull out the document. Is it fine? Either of means one of the is also fine. Either of is also fine. Either means independently, one of the. Okay, one of these fine. One of the element is a correct statement. It seems. Right. So and or and come on, or operators together. In this case, what happens basically, the R will be evaluated first, then AND will be evaluated next. That's what the system do. First, in this, what do we say? In this conditional statement, conditional query, come on, query first R operator output will be evaluated first. Then with R output and the condition will be evaluated and output will be given. This is how in the background it will happen. Okay, this is what we discussed so far. Fine, good enough. Thanks for the reminder. Maybe if I would have gone to the till the end and then you asked, then it could have taken a lot of time for this. Good enough. So this is what we discussed, guys. Just when you refer, you can look at this. I'll send this again. Next, where are we? We're talking about the regular expressions. I'll make an entry. Regular expressions. You're right. So regular expressions, for better discussion, I might have to create feedback.insert, maybe some feedback, product feedback, item, what do we say? Some biryani, just feedback of customer about what you are having. Okay, and here you are giving the feedback to the restaurant. Assume a case. Food is very tasty. Something I'm just writing some kind of statement, and I would advise others try once. something like this. One record. So next, what I can say? What else? Something whatever it is, guys. Just whatever it is. So I'll keep it one more record with the same but different feedback. Whatever it is, just I'm writing like this, and one more record as last. Something I'm writing, and just for to generate the text, I'm doing this. Else we don't need this. Something, but something. I'm just keeping this. Now, if I go and read feedback collection, just intentionally created this, guys, to talk about the irregular expression. This is what you have in the oral text. So now I wanted to do the write the regular expression on this. So first db dot, let me clear the screen and read it freshly. Feedback dot find. This is the text we have. Okay. Now db dot feedback dot find. Write the regular expression on what you wanted. So first feedback. I'm going with the feedback, and feedback. What regular expression you wanted to write basically. Wherever wherever I wanted to see very tasty, I'll keep it wherever I have, wherever that word tasty is there, I wanted that kind of uh, people's feedback. So if you see, there are two feedbacks given with the tasty. So food is tasty is saying this one. So I would have given some negative feedback also. This kind of. So if people are filter, it is artificial intelligence work on the this noise scale only. So people writing any data, it will go on search the keywords, what the keywords they have used, and pull out the information. Okay, these people are not like feeling good because this is something is good bad. The other people are feeling good because something is good. So they can get the oral complete web search, and on the oral web they'll fetch the records what people are thinking about your product or your restaurant, whatever it is. Artificial intelligence will scan across the globe if you have the authorization, and read the data about your ash. You tag it, right? When you write something, you tag it. Tagging means you are keeping that particular entity name. Someone is not on mute. Who is that? Santosh. Santosh, you want to talk something? Santosh, you're there? I'm muting it. Let's see if we. Right. So this is something kind, guys. Like you are looking for the string. The string is there or not in particular output. You just find it out using the regular expressions. So tasty is there in somewhere in this one. Still, it is found out that particular statement it is giving as an output basically. So if I go with the further example, wherever food is mentioned as a starting value, if you wanted to make it a starting value should be starting with this letter only, I need the output. You can give that basically. So I'll go with the cap. Cap means there is a shift 6. If you mentioned it, this is called cap. Shift, you click on the 6 number, you get the cap. And I'm giving yes. Okay. Is there any feedback which is starting with a smaller s? No, you're not getting. So what I'm going to do further, I'm going to make it I means any of the feedback starting with yes, and it can be lowercase or uppercase. Give me the output. So I got it. So here this particular feedback is started with yes. If you're looking specifically for some letters, some beginning of the words, then go for the cap. Cap, what it does, this what letter it is starting with basically. So example, even you can go with the sweets also. I mentioned sweets right twice. Sweets. Look for the case insensitive. Wherever the feedback is, or the word is started with sweets, I'll get that output. See here, sweets means there is only one feedback is starting with sweets. In the previous case, sweets and solid state is given as an output. Why? Because we just went with one letter, but here we went with word. The word, whatever is starting with sweets, I need an output. Or else you wanted, someone is talking about sweets, mostly how is my restaurant to sweets. I just wanted to know our overall people feedback on their website. Basically, if they give it what the people are writing about their sweets, complete outputs will come out. See, if you are writing the data is most of the website feedback will go into the NoSQL only. They don't keep in RDBMS generally. Generally, it will go to the NoSQL. That's the architecture people will do it anyway. That's the best compatible products to keep data, because customer can upload his photo, video when he is doing writing the feedback, right? So this product actually can take anything, any kind of data in the background. So that is why they prefer keeping the NoSQL families databases to take that kind of feed into the website. So when they're doing it, if you wanted to know specifically about something like biryani, assume a case, how your biryani kind of, did I mention the biryani? No. Come on. Anyway, so the regular expression, the thing, you wanted to search something, you can get it. So maybe I'll go with the whatever the ending letters is good. This is also is going to work. It is something a dollar. Whatever the feedback is ending with the good, I need that kind of. So you seeing it good wherever it is good. You have been given that as an output. And what else we can see here? Only three possibilities I mentioned anyway. First, PE, wherever you have a PE and case insensitive, just PE occurrence. We are not giving the condition here, start or ending. So if you go with the, what I would say, just O, if you just O, it goes and looks for every statement, wherever is O is there, it will pull out. O is a letter, just it is looking for just a letter, O letter. And if you go with the something like a word that you wanted to look for. So wherever people got written very good or very bad, where will it be used in both directions, negative and positive way. So wherever the very is used, very good, very tasty, very tasty. So with very also they will look at it as a artificial intelligence. They use that basically the key is the keyword. Very after that, what is there, good or bad? If it is a good, it will pull out the report. If it is a bad, it will pull out the report into different dashboard and show you as a final ultimate. They write lot of algorithms, guys, not one. They write lot of use case algorithms, and it will analyze your data in all directions and give you the final dashboard. Okay, these many goods are there, these many bads are there, and these many things are talking about this, these many people are talking about this bad. So it will fetch out the data on many algorithmic, they'll developers will write a lot of algorithms on the data, how a data can be like analyzed. It's data science people will do that, not we. As a DBA, we no need to get into that big level, but understand how things are working out, and what products are getting popularized in the market, that we need to understand basically. So anyway, regular expressions will help you out to find out the, what you are looking for out of huge text, basically huge text in the product. This will help us, regular expressions. It might help us some ways for DBAs also. When we are looking at something, our output, and you wanted to use the wild kind of regular expressions, you can use it. See, this is going to just look for the occurrence wherever it is. The cap means shift 6. If you shift to 6, you'll get this cap. Wherever the statement is starting with the P, you get the output. It can be lowercase or uppercase, because I mentioned I. Wherever it is starting with P, I'll get the output. And this is wherever it is ending with P, I'll get the output. Everywhere, beginning and ending. That's how the regular expressions will work. That's all about the regular expressions, guys. Let's move to the array. Any question you want to ask anyone here in the regular expressions? Let's go to the array if you don't have question.
So
Santosh,
if I have
go
a
ahead.
requirement, like I'm searching for two words should be present in a string.
You mentioned that directly. You mentioned that maybe I wanted to go with the don't give the conditional statement. Very good. Basically, I'm looking for two words. Wherever very good is there, it will give you that.
But they are found on a different locations. Okay, then also it will work like that.
Yeah. Don't give the starting and ending. Just give this wherever these are there. To both the words, it will give you that. It must be there.
So it's very can occur in anywhere in the sentence, and good also can occur in anywhere in the sentence.
Then that is a different conditional statement. Yeah, there will be a lot of regular expressions. I just picked a few for the sake of understanding. If you go and look at, let's see quickly. It won't take time. Mongo regular expressions. Regex pattern options. Let's see the actual queries what they have ran. Find product score regex ABC. What it is the following example. Use the I option to perform case instance to match for the doc. Skew that starts with ABC. Okay. They started with the regex. Regex is not required. Just see what they have done. The feedback, within the feedback, they open the document. Within the document, they mention regex and then entered it. But directly you can enter it. That's not an issue. See what if you wanted to use this way, what exactly they're talking. It is same anyway, but different way. So they are mentioning this way. Here, event with the regex. This is how they went. This is how they went. What field you are looking for, and that field supply the regex using this parameter, where very good is there. But as you said, word occurrences, multiple words occurrences, the query matches the following document. No, document I don't want. The following query use the option to match the starting line. No, I don't want that as well. Without the M option, the query would match the just the following document.
I think there is one first line slash second line. Is
No, this is the line looking for it. It's a different story. That's not the one. What it is saying does not contain the anchor and pattern matches against the string as a whole, as in the following. Yeah, there will be a lot of guys. Just look at it. Options, we have something like this. And this is something going to very deeper of the developer job. I was just giving an idea, rough idea how regular expressions can work. Post to text, options, I, what it is doing, I, to make search, okay, just useless. This is option. See, the slash I option I is equivalent, so that's useless. Regex tutorial, it will get the tutorial. There's nothing much.
no
Yes.
worries. We'll find out. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Just check it out. Just check it out if you wanted to really explore the further on that one, right? Right. Let's go with the array. For array, what do you pick up? Let's pick up one thing for array. Array is something one element is matching, it'll give you the output. The array search is different. Array, maybe I'll go with the colors. Okay. Dot insert. I'm going with the colors array declaration. Maybe I'm just inserting like this red. Just example to make you understand what is array, how it works. You can go with the multi combination also. I'll talk about as a last example tomorrow. I'll finish tomorrow this crude operations, not today. It takes one more class for sure. Red, yellow, blue. I'm keeping one record like this. Next record. white, black, blue is fine. Oh, sorry, to white means while I kept it. Sorry. I'll tell you why I'm doing all these combinations to make you understand the array, how it works. Ah, come on. Hmm. Ah, come on. Sorry guys, the keys are, I'm just pressing the side. Oh, one more record. I'll just last record. Okay, now db dot, this is how the data looks like. Okay, this is how the data looks. It's an array. So when it is array, array is something simple. If you wanted to call one of the element, it will go and find the element anywhere, any occurrence basically. Let me read it. Regex, I did not write it right. Do you want it to copy paste everything here? Tasty. Yeah, maybe I'll keep it paste. There, come on, till this point. Maybe you get some example to look at, right? Does it becoming vast? Is it fine, guys? Like you want this many? Take some of. I'll send it as it is anyway. Okay. Okay, let it be. Just yeah, just look at the possibilities what we have used. This is the overall, and this is something we have used conditional, all that. Okay. Now what we're talking about array. Array implementation. Something. Right. So if you see this thing, array, and what I'll do, db dot colors dot, sorry, colors dot find. Array is different actually. It works, colors. I'm just giving a red. So it is going to read every, like array, and if red occurrence is there, it will give the document. So you don't need to supply, like just you give the red, wherever is red is there, it is going to pull out that record basically. So it's not looking for only the first or second or occurrence anywhere in the array. I just given as a red as in a conditional statement, and colors wherever is red is there, it is just giving out all the arrays. If you create an index on this one, it will create the index in all array fields. Array will give an additional benefit basically. Why? Because handling array is simple. There is no need to write too much of complex queries to read the data from the arrays basically. MBD documents are sub MBD documents. As it is grows complex, then the query also will become complex. That I'll finish in the tomorrow class, not today. Like, oh, I'll take one complex document, I'll conclude most of the things quickly in the tomorrow. Crudes will finish tomorrow anyway. So now this is about the, if you wanted example, something I wanted, can I go like this? Let's see, colors again. I'm just checking, guys, I'm not sure on this. Maybe green. Oh, it is picking up, but it is a under. Red should be there, green should be. Is it the same thing? Red, green. Okay, it is under. It is under because we are passing these two statements. It is and statement. Like it is looking for the red and green both should be there in the single array. Then only it is giving the output. That is and.
But in the second array, there is no red, so it's not AND.
You don't have red. Red is there. Red, green, violet, and
No, in the
colors green.
second, yeah. So it is not an AND operation.
What the heck it did it then? What is it did? Red is given red occurrences are more, right? Why did not give that? First occurrence of what? Red, no, not first occurrence. Red, green. Red, green is there in both, but what? Why not red? Ah, strange output is it? What combination is used actually? Green, green, violet, yellow. Violet, yellow. Where it has come from the second one? Mhm. Red, where the red is started here, okay? And this is filtered out because of it started here. How it is reading? Let me keep it white and red. White and red, it start with the red and this one and this one maybe. Let's see. I mean, just checking the use case. Is it really that way? Maybe. I'm just, let's see. Okay. Red started here. And right after that, white is here. Again red. Okay, what is starting? Red, green, black, and white. White, green. Let's give that way. So if I give white, green, it will give us the white this one and green this one. It is looking for the first occurrence of the element. It's the first occurrence where it is started. After that, next where it is found after that. What should I? How do I test this? Basically, black. Let's see. Maybe is it really way that way? I'm just giving the black and orange. Orange. It will come up anyway. I guess black and yellow. Yellow. We have a lot of things. Violet also. We have green. Let's use the green then. What it? There's no black at all. Wow. What it is doing actually? Even I'm not getting. Black is not given. Black, green in the red we have. Uh-huh. It's going with the starting value only. It's not looking for the next second value. First occurrence of the value. When you go with the both, maybe the combination could be different, guys.
So even if it goes with the first occurrence, then we should be getting a black, right?
Uh, yeah, black is there, right? Uh-huh. That's correct. That's correct what you said. Black is there in the first occurrence. Red, green, violet, red, green, violet, and green, green, violet. What do you think? What's going on with this? Colors black.
It seems like when you're passing two parameters, it's
Hmm.
bypassing the first one and taking only second one. You see black and green, it's great. It returns the value with green. It eliminates black.
Is it so? Hmm. Green is there and black is omitted. But if you see red,
So try
green is given.
try with black and while, because we have one second while in place of
Right,
white we
right.
put. So try black and while, and we are going to get only one result with while.
It seems you're correct.
Yeah, so
First is
it takes,
omitted.
first is omitted, it takes only second parameter.
What is the logic in it?
Don't know.
But in red, white, all three came, right?
Yeah,
Red,
but it is
white.
taking second parameter only. When we have more
Yeah.
than, when we are looking for more than two, it takes the second only.
Ah,
But in red, white, all three came, red, white, red.
red, white. Where did we read that? Colors, red. And okay, white is omitted and red it is looking for. So red is here and red is here. Red is here. It is looking for that element. Maybe it's not the
Okay.
first occurrence. It's looking for this while combination in it. And if you see the green, green is here and here. If you see in two cases, green is there. That is why it is pulled out. The second one, the second occurrence of it. It seems Biren is correct. It seems white and red. White is omitted and red. If you see wherever is okay, where you don't have this and where you have this, it seems can be. I mean, you're supplying not this but this, not this but this. Following? Hmm. Uh, see black and while, not black but while. Following, right? I guess it seems so. Black, orange. Let me use black and no, uh, red and black. Let's see what it gives. Not red but black. It seems. You don't have red, but block is given. That's correct. Not red but block. I mean, so include block but exclude the red. Good enough. Whatever it is. So equality in array equality statement we have equality means okay. Sorry. In array we are directly giving this is equality only what we are looking at actually. db dot colors dot find and colors I'm giving like this color equal to red. This is equality like it is checking that. Come on, what happened? R is missing. S is missing. It's just looking the red occurrence and giving the record red. It is looking for this equal. This is equal anyway. This is equal. Wherever the red is occurred in the array, it is giving that basically. That is called the first thing, array match. Equality matches can specify the single element in an array to match. These specifications match if the array contains at least one element with that specified value. So at least one means red is here, here, here. So one occurrence is enough to pull out the record. That is what it is saying equality. The following example queries for the document where rating is an array that contains 5 as an element. So if I run item.find country code 5, wherever the country code is 5, the country will be given. 5 as a combination is there, that will be given out. Wherever the 5 is there in the array, the all arrays will be out. The same thing wherever the red is there, red is given out the same way. This is called equality match in array. Next, array conditional statement. Oh, okay, this is the good thing. So we read this academics array and all, right? So if you go and check, array will be like this in the background. First position will start with a 0 array position, and it will go with a 0, 1, 2, 3, the position element. Here red you have, here you green you have, here whatever it is. So, but it will start with a 0. You want it to match with the first position element, not with anywhere. You can do this thing, this positional read basically. Let's do this. See, first I'll clear the screen. I'll take few examples for that. Find. Just trying to keep minimal spaces so that. Okay, this is our implementation, guys. Further. So what I'm going to do, db dot this, let me read the colors first. Let me clear again. db dot colors dot find. These are the colors we have. db dot colors dot find. Here I'm going to read positional. Positional, when you read it, you keep it in quotes. Colors dot 0, the first position of that array, equals to maybe only red. So wherever the first position red is there, it will give that output 2. So it is matching only the first position value, because I mentioned 0. 0 means the first position of the array. This is the first position, and second position, third position. So if I change it to 2, 0, instead of 1, 0, instead of 0, I'll give it to 1. How many records will come? Tell me. Look at it and tell me. If I see,
No,
you
one.
need to answer. All right. So if I give it 1, how many will come in the second row? It is looking for the second column. You can say it is just column. It is just one column. This is another column, as you may guess. Where the red is occurred, here at the white. So if I run this one, you get one. See, white, red, yellow. So it is looking exactly like a positional in the second position of the array, where we have the red. Here we have the red. Example, if I'm giving it green instead of red, how many will come? How many will come?
2.
That's it. Wherever in the second position greens are there, like that. If I'm giving further, if I'm going with 3, do I get anything? Not 3, 2. Can I get any record? So look at this, 0, 1, 2. So do we have any greens in the third one? No, you don't
No.
get anything. So if I change it to, sorry guys, if I change it to violet, then the third position, there are 3 violets. One is here, one is here, one is here, 3 violets, like that. So reading the positional, if you are not giving the position, it look for every position. Wherever the occurrence, one occurrence is there, that is called equality condition. We have seen that in previous case. Now I wanted to go with the specifically on the position of the array, like first position, second position, third position. Under that third position, second position, do I have this kind of way? Do the developers use is up to them, but understand the how we can, in what are the ways we can read it. Basically, that's something important to understand here. Okay, so where is this? Right, so this is called a positional read. Basically, more than one element. Find country code all. Okay, like if I wanted to find more than 2 elements in a single array, maybe I don't think that is going to work. Let's see. I'm just going from the beginning. Okay, colors. Okay, all dollar all again. Is it array? Mostly array. Right, right, because more than one, right? I'll explain, just a minute. Red, and do we have a red green combination? Yes, we have. Okay, right. Good enough. See, I wanted to look for a array where you have red and green both, where you have red and green both in a single array. So if you look at black, orange, you have only one, right? And green, violet, two you have. So let's do this. Green and violet. Oh, come on, sorry. Right, two records. So this is AND condition. This is AND condition. Good enough. This is AND condition means both should be there. Green, violet in both should be there. This acting like a AND basically. Following? Confused, followed. See guys, you define this is what our actual collection. Out of that collection, I'm going with all with array. All these all should be matched in a single array so that you get it. So now black. Do we have any other black any other way? Black you have blue, black, orange, yellow, black, while no, it is not matching. Green and violet we have given already, right? Green and violet we have given. Where you see double occurrences, white, red, white, white, yellow, orange, yellow, green, yellow, violet. Okay, violet, yellow. Okay, violet is already given, yellow. How many will come out? Violet and yellow both should be there. So only two are there, violet and yellow. This is the AND condition. Both should be there in a single array. More than if you wanted to go with more also, you can go with more. This is something, no limitation on that one. So what we have, yellow. Further condition also you can go ahead
Sir,
if you
why are
wanted.
we getting confused over here? Can't we use just an AND operator?
And is array and is different, it seems. It's not like we and means there is no symbol. You give first condition, second condition, that is and basically. But that is working like first not, second yes, kind of. This is and condition. Array dealing with a different story altogether. So I'll keep these examples there. Too many examples. Is it like clumsy? Is it looking like clumsy? Or okay? This thing, if I keep it as it is. Query output. This is actual query. These are outputs. When you look at the query, you need to understand because we discussed it. Right. Projection. Okay. Right. What you wanted out of the array? What you wanted basically. Let's do this. Projection means what exactly you wanted to read out. Let me show you this again. Colors dot find db dot the same thing, and I'll go with the document colors. Okay, you can slice it actually. Slice means you wanted only, you are interested in only first position of the array. First means second, zero means first. If I read this one, what it is saying, let me see the syntax ones. Okay, this separate, you need to give its condition then slice. Oh, is it so? All right. First you have to form the condition. Got it. So it is reading red while okay, it's not a zero kind of slice. Slice one. Maybe slices to two means two positions will come. Okay, got it. So if you see the first one only came, if I give it to two will become. Now if I give the condition here, it will go with the conditions. It will not give all. Okay, I got it. Colors, maybe I'm just going with the red. Wherever the red is there, it will give you that output. In that output, it is slicing only two elements, not all. You have more than two, but you're interested only in two. Following? Slicing the output. You don't want all this to be read out. You wanted only read first position or second position, third position, maybe up to, but the rest you don't want. You're slicing it the output. Following or not following?
Yes.
It is simple. You are giving a condition. This condition is giving three records. That records you are slicing it to two. So if I give it one, come on. Instead of two, I'll go to only get one first uh, elements, first occurrence of elements of the array, basically. This is called slicing it. Okay. This is about the read, guys. We are discussed about the reading the data in all operators in all the ways. Update. Update is very, very important for us. 12 minutes left. I'll quickly discuss few things on the update. Not too many. Any questions on this? Let me know if you wanted to ask something. Slicing the array. And the condition. Under condition. Array elements. Array elements. You just divide like this when you practice, because that's how it is mentioned, right? And what else we have? Positional. And this thing, what I would say, below
Ravi,
condition
so
will
Ravi,
omit. Yeah.
how is
Uh-huh.
array is different from regular search?
Sorry, I didn't catch you. Santosh, can you come again?
How is array is different from regular find command?
Yeah, that is what we read, right? So if you give one example one, it is going on every occurrence of the element and finding that as like a red is you are given as in a condition. It went with the red wherever is red is available. It just went and read it out. And normally, if array is like it reading as a one body, it's not like a different thing. If you go into a document, item name and something you are keeping it, you have to supply what you wanted to read out as a separate entity. uh, what I mean to say, anything you discuss, see, if I'm giving this condition, it'll go and work on that particular field only. It has only one value. Array has multiple values, so whatever you're acting on all values, not one. That is array. You're acting on all
Oh,
of the values at a time. Multiple declarations, as simple as it is. If color is only one value I'm assigning to this key, I don't need an array. I am giving more than one value to one key. See, more values to one key, then array. One key, one value, no array is required. This is a key value pair, right? Basically, one key, more values, always array declaration. One key, more values. You
a key
definitely
will be
go with it.
colors and okay.
Where are we? I was writing something, right? Where I was under the elements, right? Below condition will omit the first. What do it say? Omit the first occurrence of the record, right? And includes the second condition. Includes the second condition matches. Second condition matching records. Is it fine to understand? Yes or no? This is fine, right? You can understand, like when you look at this, first is omitted means it's not looking for the first one, but it's looking for the second one. For some reason, even I'm not sure what it is kind of. What do we say? It's not undo basically. Undo means both should be there. First is not considered, but second is considered. So you're telling that don't include this first one, but include the second one. That way it is. It is also one of the condition, of course. Right? Let's take an example of update. Okay, update. Using update, we can do a lot of different things, guys. One is first thing is replacing the document, complete document. We can do this, replacing the complete document. Second thing is modifying the assignment. Key as what do we say? Modifying key value assignment. I'll tell you what it is. And setting the new fields, adding the new fields using the update only. Adding the new fields to the existing document, and removing the fields from existing document. Adding and removing, both we can do. Removing the fields from existing document. These are the possible operations you can do. Only these are possible with update. Four different things we can do using the update. It is going to take a lot of time, guys. I don't want to start and leave in between. Update is very important, especially. Update does two things. It is a DML, DDL, both. It is altering the structure, even updating the data. Both it is doing it. It is equivalent to both the commands in RDBMS. Update equivalent to. Quickly, if you wanted to, we have the first, right? One or two examples I'll quickly talk about. You have the product. The product here, what do we say? Sold quantity and example. I wanted to change this one to availability to 0, and if it availability quantity is 0, then I will become false. So I wanted to update that record, same record. Just for the sake of example, no need to worry. I'll clearly explain tomorrow, not today. So update. What you wanted to update first? You had to give a condition and find the record. I wanted to update the camera. You are clearly telling the system that camera, you wanted to update that record. With what? You wanted to now set it, set, and within the set, you go and do whatever you wanted. So availability quantity to 0, I wanted to update, comma, if availability 0, then avail become false, right? That must be. If I execute this, it is going to modify that. If you see, the camera become availability 0, the avail become false. Previously, oh, it is added this thing. Where did I do the wrong? This has executed correct. Oh, okay, why it is added? Tell me. Anyone can tell? If you see, it's a
Case
lowercase.
sensitive.
It's uppercase. So it thought like it is a new field you are supplying and it is added. I wanted to take out that field. Good example here. I wanted to unset that field. I don't want from the document. Unset that avail false.
Un-un-un.
Oh, sorry, my bad. All right. So now if I go and read and the mistake is recovered. Now I wanted to change that to, let me rewrite. Anyway, we'll pick up in detail tomorrow, no need to worry. Products. This is another important point you need to know. Update. Again, first condition is item. And the item is camera. And second condition is set. what I wanted to set actually, I wanted to set avail false. Do you see the spelling mistake now, right? Avail. Now you read it, you get the avail to false. You can modify the assignments, you can add the fields, you can remove the fields. We have seen almost things, you first, there was something I modified first and then added the extra field and I removed the field and updated the assignment also. So anyway, we will play in more in details about this update. Update is very important component of the DML, crude operations especially. We can set, we can unset, I can upset, like we have a lot of different commands with the update, not only one. So we are going to see all these combinations. Most probably I'll try to finish it off this crude tomorrow. If not, one more class also. It's not something I wanted to finish it off just like that. We're going to see in detail of it, guys. One more class is definitely required for the crude, because we're going to see remove, we're going to see update, right, out of crude, and create anyway. We will see in the schema design. Schema design is a next fifth module, I guess. Schema design, fifth or fourth module. I'll see. Any questions? I'll send this notepad anyway. If you want this thing update for a quick review, what we have done.
So, Ravi, when we are doing update, right? So it's not changing that ID, right? ID field.
You mean key? This key?
Yeah, ID, not the keys. ID, right? So where you told that
No, 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 no.
first
ID
four,
won't. ID won't change.
uh, ID
Only
won't change, right?
insertion.
So you
Hmm.
told that based on the ID, we can fetch the data something. What is the last modified or created date, right?
Right. It is only created. Actually, it's not modified.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that even I realized. It's not modified. It's
Yeah,
only created. Latest created document, not latest modified document. Created means latest
okay,
inserted document. Only the ID will be given when it is inserted. It won't change as
ah,
long as you remove it.
yeah, got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what.
Yeah. Good point you brought up anyway. So update anyway. We'll talk in detail, guys. No need to worry. I'll pick up these points again tomorrow. I'll talk about it. So just for today, this is one more crude operations class we needed. After that, I'll enter into the. See, we did not enter into the DBA task yet. DBAs topics are more interesting than SQL basically. We'll see that. But these are all important points you all need to know. It will help you a lot for taking the exam when you are working also. So any questions? Any further questions from anyone before I stop the recording?